Welcome to our video, Understanding BIOS versus UEFI. In this video, we will dive into an intriguing aspect of computer technology, firmware. Specifically, we will explore the differences between the traditional BIOS and the modern UEFI. Understanding these differences is quite important in comprehending the fundamental building blocks of your computer system. What is BIOS and how does it work? Let's start by demystifying the acronym BIOS, standing for Basic Input-Output System. BIOS, often considered the father of computer firmware, plays a key role when your computer starts up. It is responsible for initializing hardware components, such as the processor, memory, and hard drives. BIOS operates at the firmware level, ensuring that the computer's hardware functions correctly before handing control over to the operating system. BIOS key features and limitations. While BIOS provided a reliable foundation for decades, it has some limitations. BIOS only supports the older Master Boot Record (MBR) partitioning scheme, limiting your system's ability to handle large capacity drives or multiple operating systems. Additionally, BIOS employs the 16-bit real mode interface, which restricts the firmware's ability to interact with modern hardware on a deeper level. Despite these limitations, BIOS remains widely used, mainly in legacy systems or certain hardware configurations. Introducing UEFI and its advancements. Now, let's introduce a more modern firmware, UEFI, short for Unified Extensible Firmware Interface. UEFI was developed as a successor to BIOS, aiming to overcome its limitations and provide more advanced features. It operates at the firmware level, just like BIOS, but offers improved functionality and compatibility. UEFI key features and enhancements. One notable difference is that UEFI supports the more advanced GUID partition table (GPT) partitioning scheme, allowing for larger drives and more efficient data organization. UEFI also utilizes a 64-bit runtime environment, enabling it to interact with modern hardware more effectively and efficiently. Moreover, UEFI offers a graphical user interface, GUI, making it easier to navigate and configure firmware settings. Impact on performance and functionality. Now that we understand the key differences between BIOS and UEFI, let's take a moment to consider their impact on your computer's performance and functionality. UEFI's compatibility with larger drives and more modern hardware can improve system performance, accelerate boot times, and enable faster data transfers. Additionally, UEFI's graphical interface enhances user experience, allowing for easier configuration and customization of firmware settings. In conclusion, understanding the difference between BIOS and UEFI is essential in comprehending the inner workings of your computer system. While BIOS served as the bedrock of firmware for many years, UEFI represents an evolution with advanced features and improved compatibility. Knowing which firmware your system utilizes can help you make informed decisions regarding hardware upgrades and optimizing your computer's performance. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of BIOS versus UEFI. We hope you found this video enlightening and informative. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more computer techniques.